Coming up on Good Morning Wilmington Live, music and film producer Hezekiah stops by the plaza with some friends to talk about his new project, Hezekiah's Colors. Plus, Lenette Lopez, owner of Styled with Love, stops by to talk about her salon and an event coming up for dads. You never know what will happen on the plaza. Be sure to tune in right here on DETV.
Good Morning Wilmington is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Good morning, Wilmington. What's going on? I'm your main man, Big Ivy, talking to town, Mr. DETV, Mr. Positivity, and I'm here with my lovely co-host,
Vincenza, and good morning, Wilmington, and good morning, Ivan.
Good morning, Vincenza. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Awesome.
So good to be back.
Oh my gosh, we have to figure something out.
We had a week off. Well, I had
a
week off. Okay, let me clarify.
Mm-hmm.
A week off is not really a week off for Ivan and I. But what's funny about it is that because Memorial Day fell on a Monday, we did not have filming that day. So technically, we weren't together for a whole week.
Yeah, we voted. We were like, are we coming in? No, we're not. And the consensus said that we were just going to take a break. We're going to enjoy our weekend.
Much appreciated.
Celebrate
Thank
the
you.
vets and those that provide service for us. And
That's right.
We're back.
Yes, it's good to be back. But how was your Memorial Day weekend?
Memorial Day weekend was great. It was actually followed up, or was it just before? It was Maddie's birthday.
That's right.
Maddie,
oh, yes, that's right. So I'm sure Maddie was just, spoiled with presents. And
and friends and family, and it was a great time. And you figure the reason that we do what we do is we do it for our kids, right? Maddie's the joy and the princess of my life, and DET was built because of Madison.
That's right.
And so I was gonna say the barbecue, but the birthday party was amazing.
The birthday party was amazing.
Yeah.
So happy.
Yours?
It was awesome. So speaking of barbecues, my family had a barbecue. So I love spending time with the family.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I was very, very happy that we were all able to come together and just be together and eat and just relax. And it was so nice
Did you
to
really
do
relax?
that. I did. I ate a lot of food.
Oh, okay.
I ate a lot of food.
All right.
I'm not a big drinker,
Right.
But I did have a drink or two.
Right.
But speaking of drinks,
It's Mimosa Monday.
we love Najee. Najee,
right.
our producer,
Yes.
always hooks it up for
Yes.
us. It is Mimosa Monday.
I love it.
So we're going to celebrate to that. Happy Mimosa
Happy
Monday.
Every Monday around here is Mimosa Monday. We got to come up with something new.
I didn't know that I signed up for drinking every Monday.
I know your mom is, both our parents
Both of
over there
our-
looking like, you better
both of our
not,
moms.
you is on TV.
What are you doing drinking on
Yeah.
television? It's Najee's fault.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. What's so different about this, Naj?
It's the orange juice.
Is it?
I think it's the
Is the
orange
champagne?
juice. Yeah.
The champagne is a little
Good.
stronger.
Little stronger, perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
oh my goodness. Bring me
so-
another glass. We're gonna get the guests jumping today, get them lit today.
Oh boy. Well, speaking of Happy Mimosa Monday, it is June. And June is just full of celebrations. And as you could see, Happy Pride Month.
Yeah.
Celebrating that.
It's
and
a lot going on in June.
So many amazing things happening in the month of June. I have to mention it. You may not know, it's actually my birthday this week.
I know. Oh, we know. Don't worry about it. We got something for you.
June 10th.
We got you. It's 21 years old.
Yep, 21, excited about it.
Right.
No way, oh my goodness, no. But June is just full of celebrations. Even in my household, actually today is my younger brother's birthday, Vincenzo, my youngest brother. It's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Cenzo.
Happy birthday.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like a string with your family. Like when it's Your oldest brother's birthday.
October is full of birthdays
Full
and
of
celebrations.
birthdays. Is mom, right?
Mom and dad anniversary. That's right.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's so funny how you remember that.
Sure,
Yeah, it's all like
family.
bunched in 1 month. But going back to June being a celebratory month, there's so many exciting things happening throughout the community. So not only is it Pride Month, but it's also, gosh, Juneteenth, yes.
And we have some amazing people here to talk about Juneteenth.
Yes.
Can't wait for that.
Really excited about that. Last year we were able to attend the Juneteenth Festival and Parade. That was so much fun. That was so much fun, and I was really, really honored to be a part of it.
Nice.
I really, really enjoyed the event, and I love that I was able to learn more about the culture, the food that they were offering, and that was something that I appreciate. I love trying all different types of cuisine. And I have an appreciation and respect for it, but it was so nice that at the Juneteenth Festival, they had not just like incredible cuisine, but they had also opportunity to learn more about the culture, and they had dance, I think it was dance numbers, they had choreographed dance numbers, they had fashion show.
But even about the history.
Yes, it was really, really a beautiful day, and I remember it being such a beautiful day, but even just the festival, the parade that kicked it off, and that was really cool to be a part of. I was excited to host it with you guys, so DETV was a part of it, so that was really neat.
And I think we're going to do it again this year. We're going to do live we're going to do Good Morning Wilmington again live from the Juneteenth parade.
Oh, fine. Okay,
but
good.
it was amazing. I loved it. We also, and before we go back for the rest of June, this weekend, there was a lot of stuff going on this weekend.
Oh, tell me about it. Okay, so yes, actually, wait. Did I see something with you were in Philadelphia for something?
I was in Philly.
What was it? What did you do? Tell our viewers a little bit about that one, because that seemed pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. It was. I think we do some cool. I was gonna say some cool. We do some cool stuff here, and we say. Okay. Yeah. We do some cool stuff here. So what we did was we got a phone call about. There's going to be the mayor of Philadelphia is giving a proclamation to the rapper Freeway, who is the CEO of Freedom Thinkers Academy, who's creating this whole platform for kids. And we had Freeway in the building before, and we did an interview with him. So we shot up to Philadelphia, got into City Hall, and everyone was there. The QDZ show was my man. OG was there, and what they did was they just celebrated Freeway. He's doing a lot of great things for the kids and the community. And one thing that he said, and we'll have the full video up on Wednesday, so you can check the whole proclamation out. He said, I did my dirt in the street, and now it's time to give back to the community. So shout out to my man Freeway for doing that.
Right, yes.
So that was really awesome. And then yesterday, I had the chance to hang out with Brian White and Brandy Harvey in New Jersey at the Sisters of the Well Gala fundraising, and that was put on by.
That seems like a really nice event.
Oh, that was crazy.
I saw our DETV team was there. They were posting. Everyone looked so nice, dressed up like the nines. It was a nice event.
Yeah, it was serious.
Wow,
and
so that's exciting.
Sisters at the Well is an event that they have every year about helping women and getting health, wellness, and they're having it in Jamaica this year. Okay. And they're putting together a documentary on health and wellness, and that's what the fundraiser was about.
Excellent.
But it was freaking awesome. So,
wow,
yeah, wow,
you really were
doing
super busy.
Like DETV
really,
is we're getting a lot of looks from people outside of the state that's saying
must be doing something right around here.
Hey, they're saying, hey, bring it here.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, Mom, we have someone in another. Are you a Philadelphia native, Hezekiah? Philadelphia native or Delaware native to move to Philadelphia that's doing his damn thing. And I can't wait to interview him because I'm a big fan of his music.
I'm excited to interview Hezekiah. Yes, it's always so neat when we have so many talented artists on the show, and I'm really, really excited about that. But before we dive into,
can I get another one of these?
Do you want?
Come in and slow down.
You really drank that quick.
Because I'm hungry, and it's the closest thing to orange juice that I have.
This is your meal. This is
my
the
meal.
breakfast for the day.
This is the Weight Watchers 2000.
Oh, Oh, goodness. All right, so before we dive into introducing our guests today, we have a few other announcements to make because, again, going back to June is full of events throughout the community. I know that the Ladybug Festival happened last week, and DETV was there, and it was a success. So that was really, really awesome. It seems like they had a really great turnout. I know the weather was super hot. It was like one of the hottest days last
not
week.
For Ladybug, though. It was different this year for Ladybug.
But I remember that it was a little hot, but then it cooled down as the day unfolded. So it was nice that was a successful event. So happy for everyone and the ladies of the Ladybug Festival. But my favorite festival is coming up.
The Italian Festival.
Do you remember last year when we went?
We had a ball.
Right? How fun was that?
I can't wait to do it this year.
Oh, yes. I think so. People already been. Maybe, you know, Dad.
Dad, the made man.
So the St. Anthony's Italian Festival is happening June 11th to June 18th. So it's a full week. And it's one of the festivals that lasts, actually, in the whole state of Delaware, it's one of the only festivals that lasts an entire week. And it's a big, big event happening here in Wilmington, Delaware, benefiting the St. Anthony's Church, but more importantly, the St. Anthony's Grade School. And I always like to remind everyone, yes, it's a festival celebrating the Italian culture and the heritage, but more importantly, it's a fundraiser to fundraise the school and the church. So you're making a difference by celebrating, yes, the Italian heritage and learning about it, but more importantly, helping the school, helping the church, and helping the community in the city of Wilmington. So very excited to attend that with you this year. We're gonna have some funnel cake this time, okay?
Oh my God, man,
funnel
I'm not
cake
messing with you.
And panzerotti and the Italian ice with the vodka.
Yes. Yeah, do they know we're coming?
Do they know we're coming?
Do they know we're coming?
Do they know? Oh, they know we're coming. I already spoke to the organizers. They're like, you're coming, right? We're like, oh, yes, we're coming.
I think we have done so many different things, like streaming live and doing live events that people are really watching outside of the state, and people that are in the state are getting the exposure that they well deserve. So I'm super glad to be a part of it. But that last year was insane.
It was so fun, and I hope we were lucky with the weather, because that's also something that, you know, it's an outdoor event, rain or shine. So unless it's thunderstorming, they won't cancel it. They'll keep going rain or shine. But we want beautiful weather, because that just only helps all the small businesses. It brings everybody out together and unites everyone, because not only do they have Italian food, they have music, they have rides, they have games. I mean, it's so much fun. And it's a family-friendly event, so make sure you check that out. I also want to make note, the Greek Festival is happening this week. It started today, and it's also happening from Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
And that is happening, I believe it's Holy Trinity Church. It's 808 North Broome Street. So that's also another great festival to check out with yummy Greek food.
Okay.
I really appreciated that festival as well, because they have some really good food.
Right.
Another thing I have to make note of is the Jazz Festival.
Yeah,
the Clifford Brown Jazz Festival is coming up this month. Aren't you hosting? Did I hear that correctly?
This is my third year into it. The DETV family will be there streaming live and doing interviews with all the artists that come off the stage. We're going to call it, we got to figure out a good name to call it. I don't want to call it the pit, but to like the left of the stage. But I wish you could be there to host with it, to do it with us.
What day, do you remember what day it falls on?
It falls on, it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You never know.
Okay, good.
You never know.
What's that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Forgive me.
I've never been.
You know what, I'm tired.
I have never been. This is so sad, because I hear it's so much fun, and my family, we love jazz music.
Well, you gotta come.
I want to take my parents.
You bring it,
I want to take my parents this year. I really, did you hear that, Mom and Dad?
I got a special spot.
Ivan has a special spot.
I got a guy.
You got a guy. You know people.
I got a guy.
And then last but not least, we have the Ice Cream Festival, which is happening in Rockford, is it Rockwood?
Rockwood. Is it Rockwood? Is it Rockwood Park?
Rockwood Park, June.
Rockford Park.
Well, it's happening here in Wilmington.
It's happening here in Wilmington.
In Wilmington, Delaware, the Old Fashioned Ice Cream Festival. So if you enjoy and have an appreciation for ice cream, check that out. Again, Delaware is just, Delaware, but more importantly, June is just full of events.
Right.
I have to highlight this one.
Okay.
So, any of the Alexis I High School students that graduated, or alum that graduated in 2003. It is the 20-year reunion happening on Saturday, June 17th at Braylock Brewing Company.
Is that why you're in blue?
Well, I guess I could be AI, right? AI colors right here, a little blue and gold. But we are celebrating our 20-year reunion, and I wanted just to make note of that. So anybody tuning in, watching, that is the class of 2003 for AI High School. We are celebrating our 20-year reunion at Braylock Brewing Company, June 17th, from 2 to 5 p.m. So check that out. Come support. Come visit friends. But I wanted to make note of that.
Nice, nice. I have one too that was texted to me, and I wanted to make sure that I said Reggae in the Park. Saturday, June 17th, 2023 at Glasgow Park.
Wow,
For info about it, go to call 1-302-685-1696. Caribbean food trucks, live music, performances, vendors, face painting, children's playground, the whole nine. So make sure you go out to that. That's sponsored by Newcastle County. Again, Reggae in the Park. It's going to be an awesome time. I can't wait. I'm definitely going to check that out.
Yes, the food's probably going to be so good too.
That's always good.
The food's going to be really good. I think, is it jerk chicken?
I'm telling you.
Yeah? Right?
Yeah.
Really good jerk chicken, I bet, will be there. So
we need to have that round table with all the different foods. I love it.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's talk about our guests.
Ooh, capeless superheroes are in the building. We have everything from an artist, a musical artist, to what's it called? Alchemist of vegan food here in the building. And I'm telling you, I'm a huge fan because brother could use some vegan food right now.
Yes,
and
right.
The V-steak. When I say V-steak, you know exactly who I'm talking about. The woman that has everything on lock here when it comes to anything vegan is in the building.
Right, right. So we have Hezekiah, rapper, singer, songwriter, and producer here on set to talk about his upcoming film. Super excited. We also have Abundance Child. I was very excited to finally meet this woman. So
you never met Abundance?
Not in person.
Girl.
So technically, we
special.
unofficially met virtually. So during the pandemic, I'm a part of the Delaware Restaurant Association. I sit on the board, and Abundance was one of our keynote speakers for the Women of Hospitality event that was held virtually. And I wanted to meet her in person, but because during that time, during COVID, we weren't able to really meet anybody in person. But she was able to join us virtually, and she spoke on the Zoom, and she told her story, and I was inspired. And I was like, I want to meet that woman. I want to meet her. We need to connect. So I always believe everything happens for a reason, and I knew our paths would cross, and finally they did. So very excited to chat with Abundance Child. And last but not least, we have Lenette Lopez, owner of Styled with Love. So we have a lot of talent on set today. A lot of talent between music, artwork, because they're also artists, musicians and artists, and then we also have
Alchemy
a stylist. And so we have a ton of artists and talent on the show today. Very, very excited to chat with all of them. But we do have to break for a commercial.
Pay the bills. Thank you to our sponsor, Dart, for keeping us rocking and rolling. Make sure you ride Dart down to the beach, park your car, save the gas, dump the pump, hop on Dart. Good morning, Wilmington. We'll be right back after these messages. Bam.
Coming up, Hezekiah and Friends.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride Dart. You can Dart to your destination for only $4 all day. Let Dart do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download Dart's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through Dart Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington here on the Plaza in Wilmington, Delaware. First up, I'm super honored today to have these two amazing people on. We have Abundance Child, the alchemist of vegan soul, and singer-songwriter Hezekiah on the Plaza. What's happening?
Chilling.
Welcome.
All right. I feel like I'm around greatness.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
These are super creatives right here.
Yeah, well, I said this earlier, very honored to finally meet you, Abundance.
Thank you.
I've had the opportunity to get to know you virtually, and then I did some research because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. A female entrepreneur in the restaurant industry. And
It's not too many. It's not too many.
No, not enough. Not enough.
It's just y'all two, right?
You're right. Well, there's not enough. Let's just say, not enough. But you're so funny. Yeah, it's okay. It's just the two of you guys.
He said it.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't said it till we forget.
But like you said, and that's to my ignorance, right? You said it. There needs to be more.
Yeah.
Okay, and I hear you on that.
Yeah. So before we dive into all of the amazing topics we want to chat about, I'd love to always share with our viewers a little bit of background about who you are individually. So Abundance, we'll start with you first. Okay. Just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a Delaware native.
Okay.
Just a humanitarian. I can't help myself, and found myself being vegan in college and just continued through it. I didn't know vegan was going to be a thing, and it is a thing now, and I'm so happy because I feel like we haven't really completely evolved as humans. And being vegan and being able to pay attention to the planet and just being more mindful about our environment and nature is really like a great platform and stage for me to just be myself. And so, I'm here and I really am a champion for Delaware. I love that Drop Squad Kitchen was the first vegan restaurant in Delaware. Yeah. And we have got national recognition now, so I'm very proud of that. And Delaware being the first state, Drop Squad being, the first vegan restaurant. And it also gives me great opportunity to be able to work with people like Hezekiah, who I've known for 30 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's just great. Like, I get to be able to be myself and just be abundance.
Right. And your food is different.
Yeah.
It's different. I think what you did, you attracted like all the other vegan restaurants to come because you make it look so easy, but it's not. The
far
food
from
is
easy.
right? And for someone like me that's a meat eater, like I could go to Abundance Spot, Drop Squad, and be like, I don't want to eat meat anymore because the food is so just amazing.
It's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome. Well,
and speaking of amazing,
talk
about you, Superman.
Well, being like, this is my teen queen. Right. You know what I'm saying? We were.
Oh, God.
But the vegan part, she really. But now I'm just saying, like, how you introduced me to that whole lifestyle. She used to run track too.
Oh, God.
Right. I'm just saying, this is how it comes together.
Excuse me. I went to Ursuline.
Yeah, we went to Ursuline.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And she had me eating vegan back then.
Yeah.
And that's when, and fitness, being fit in the fitness too, because she
what is this tofu?
Right. She had my arms. I remember I couldn't straighten my arms because from lifting weights and stuff. So she got me into that whole lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Then when I fell off, every time I would fall off after that, I would get sick.
Oh, get out.
So I would go back and forth. And then eventually, man, I had a brain aneurysm in 2016.
I remember that.
You know what I mean? So it was all to do with the back and forth with the health issues and the stress and stuff like this. So that all this comes together.
Right.
And this is full circle.
It is really.
Wow.
Yeah. So being a native from Chester, Pennsylvania, then Delaware.
Right. Okay.
And I've been here for like forever, and then moving to Philly.
Right.
But being here, man, being like with the whole family again, like Abundance, Richard Raw.
Yeah.
My sister Hezekiah, she does lyrical math.
Lyrical math.
Yes.
We got
Lyrical math,
her
that's
episodes are playing on
right.
DETV.
My little sister.
Yeah, she's mean.
out.
Yeah.
So it's
Very talented.
super full
Talent
family.
runs in the family.
Savage on the, yeah.
Wow.
So it's just an incredible journey. Then,
Yes.
oh man, we're from Chester, Pennsylvania. My whole family, we had my grandfather had a band called the Gospel Disciples. And the Gospel Disciples, man, we used to just watch them in the basement.
I remember the Gospel Disciples.
Yeah, man, they have vinyl out, so they have records out. They toured up and down the East Coast. So from there, man, the music career in Delaware, this whole crew, going to Philly, working with the Roots.
Yeah. So I was talking, and we all have a mutual friend, Jason Boyer.
Yep.
One of my men, he's my best friend. Turned me on to get me awoke about everything. And I remember he used to always say that how you all guys used to hang in Philly, and your sister used to be there, just listening,
Right.
just listening.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
out of nowhere, the music just came to her, and then like it just came to you. Like, how would you describe your music? Because you are a true artist to the fact.
I'm a jazz head. My mom and her jazz, man. Jazz is like hip hop before the words.
Right.
So
right.
it's like then I would describe my music as ABM,
ABM.
all black music.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
all combined, jazz, rock, soul,
gotcha.
everything, all combined, hip hop, which is hip hop because hip hop sampled every music. Hip hop sampled every music and making it all one thing. And then KRS-One has an intro called was Exhibit A.
Right.
Exhibit
right.
A on a BDP album, and he said hip hop is our last voice of music. And being that it all combined into one, that's what Colors is also.
Your new project.
Yeah, new project.
You smiling on it. Is it tough like that?
Dude is just way ahead of his time. He's really like Back to the Future.
Yeah, man.
This is hip hop.
Right.
I was saying, like, honestly, we talk about Exhibit A, but you're really like the seventh element.
Yeah.
Like, you're bringing in a full circle. 7, according to Nation of Gods and Earth, is God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
man.
we already did the equality thing. We got there. It's mainstream. We have the balance within that, but now we're at God, manifest. You understand? So that's where we're at right now. You're invoking all the senses, the 7
A
chakras.
symphony.
Yeah.
Yeah, the harmony of the universe.
We have abundance in the building. Right though.
Yeah, because it's all of the arts. It's culinary arts. It's physical
and people
arts.
need to know those things. People need to know supreme mathematics. Like when people join when the girls join Girl Society organization, the first thing we teach them is supreme mathematics,
And supreme
knowledge, wisdom,
alphabet.
understanding,
Yes, right.
culture, freedom, equality, God, build, destroy,
Yeah.
born,
Everything is 3.
and then
Everything.
Three
cipher.
is the
That's
magic number,
ancestors, which Juneteenth festival. So even the colors are the same.
Yeah.
And he's invoking all the senses, which is nature, which is religion. You know?
Let's do this. For people at home, what is the project? What is Colors?
Woo! The project is art.
Is it a combination of
It's
things?
a combination
Okay.
of arts. It's film. It's instrumentals. It's a batch of instrumentals. It's
art.
It's art. It's music.
Live interaction.
It's food. It's every kind of art all rolled in one.
Wow.
Every kind of art
I was
rolled
watching
in
a
one.
video
And we
on-
figured out how to cultivate it into a 2-hour program. It comes with a booklet,
Okay.
an art booklet, education booklet. There's a panel.
Right.
There's a panel discussion with every season has a physical aspect. Yellow is summer, yellow is yoga. So there's a yoga film also. So yeah, then there's the interactive
Which is, of
part.
course, is produced. It has the soundtrack. Then we have food, so while you can eat while you're in
Eating
sample
the yellow
Chop Squad
foods.
chicken,
Right.
or the curry chickpea stew, which is yellow.
Which is yellow. Okay, so that explains when I was watching, they were talking about the color green.
Yes.
It was the video that
That's
that,
right,
that
yeah.
was sent. And now I understand it much more.
Green was spring, yeah.
Green is spring, green
Yeah,
is life.
that was Qigong.
Yeah, the food that you would eat, right. I like it.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
How did you come up with this inspiration?
My brother, DJ Handyman. Okay, there's a guy that runs around Wilmington,
your
Delaware.
brother?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Are you serious?
Kaziah's brother is DJ
Yes.
Handyman.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
The guy, it's a guy in, he runs around in a wheelchair in Wilmington. Yeah.
Always used to have mixtapes growing
Always,
up.
yeah.
He'd like 8 years old. He would be remember when Jax was
That's right.
was on the mall. He would ride by, sell you mixtapes or give you mixtapes.
Yeah,
It was
man.
like,
We all started in the music library with Bruce.
damn.
Yeah, Bruce and Val, man. Bruce and Val,
Full
welcome.
circle.
Yeah, it used to be me, Richard Rawl, all of us inside Music Library, Abundance Child, everybody just freestyling in there.
And she got flow too.
Rest in peace.
Let's not forget that. She got flow too. I heard her eat some cat trouble. Yo, girl, bring out the microphones, B. Bring the mics out.
Just come to the festival.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
festival
expect you
too.
hopping on? On the mic at the festival?
The festival's 2 days this year. So the first part, the festivities where we do the press session to the river and
Okay.
make offering on behalf of all of us, because we're living ancestors. Everybody has the DNA of their ancestors. So let's show up and let's just, show our ancestors that we are thankful to be able to have this technology, to have DETV, to have full circle relationships like this. That's what we're doing. Are there any problems in the community we need to pray for? How do Afro-Indigenous people be able to go beyond Juneteenth? So that first day, open mic for the public. Get on stage, say what you want to say. At Drop Squad Kitchen.
Wow. Okay. Now, let's talk about this documentary.
Okay. You talking about the film?
Yeah, it's coming out this Friday.
Colors. This Friday at the Wilmington Library. Colors. You asked me how was it developed also.
Yeah.
It was developed, my brother DJ Handyman. I ended up being his caretaker during this pandemic. So I gave him a batch of beats and he started just putting them in a garage band and he is the executive producer of the entire Colors project.
Okay.
And so that's how this project was created, just naturally us
Doing your thing.
bonding together, yeah.
Vibing
being
out.
Being brothers.
Yeah.
Yep, and then so now we have the event this Friday, so we need a lot of people to come because they gave us the biggest room at the Wilmington Library because I needed to be wheelchair accessible for him and his friends.
Right.
So we need like a lot of people to come.
What time will it kick off?
6 to 9.
6 to 9,
6 to
and it's
9.
a free event or a ticketed event?
It's a donation event.
Okay.
Donate what you can.
Okay.
And you get Abundance Child will provide catering. You get the film. You get the panel. You get the mic open.
Yeah.
The mic is open. We open the microphone
Come on now.
and pass the mic around. And
At
we
the
all
Wilmington Library
Wilmington
right here.
Library.
So no excuses, right?
That's
This
right.
Friday.
Shout out to Carl.
Okay. And
Right. Shout out to Carl. Every guy
I went to high school with
Carl.
Carl. I went to high school with Carl, so it's like full circle.
And it's something like
Right.
when we grew up. What year? And you went to? I went to Ursuline too.
But I went to high school, so I
Yeah, I was-
graduated in '93.
Yeah, I can't.
Carl didn't know I was like Tamiko from around the way.
Yeah.
Tamiko means abundance child,
Yeah.
just so you know. It's a
Yeah.
Japanese name means abundance child. But Carl, we just met up at the riverfront. It clicked
He
him.
saw
He
us
was like,
together.
he saw us together. He was like, Tamiko, wait, you're abundance? So,
Right. Two different entities. He's like, no, brother, it's just one. Wow, it is something just to see. Remember everyone when we were younger, and now we're in our 40s, and
And we're
Right.
here to,
Oh,
we're
like
here
50s.
as an example to teach the show and prove to the children.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know, that's what it's about.
Tell
love
us
it.
a little bit more about your background as a rapper, songwriter. So I know that I had the opportunity to visit your website just because I've never had the chance to meet you, but very excited to have you on the show.
I'm
And
bringing her to the
weirdest-
barbecue.
yes.
Career ever. It's the weirdest.
But tell us a little bit more about that side of you because you are clearly multifaceted.
Yeah.
You have so many talents and you surround yourself with very talented people.
Sure.
So
I'm-
that's
I'm
very
lucky
smart,
to-
right? You're putting yourself in the right circles to continue to thrive. But you have a talent. You have so many talents that I want to make sure that we touch on. So tell us a little bit more about the side as a rapper and songwriter.
As a rapper, I was the last artist signed to Raucous Records with Mos Def and Talib Kweli.
Okay.
I toured the world over and over again. I didn't really like the industry, and then at the same time, Raucous went bankrupt. That's why I'm the last artist on there. So then I fell back and I got a studio. Then all my music friends ended up just coming to the studio. People from the Roots crew, people from Bilal. I ended up being like Bilal's songwriter. That's, you know, so I songwrite for Bilal, Eric Roberson, a lot of cats, man. I'm also the creator of Beat Society.
Yes.
Beat Society is responsible for like every well-known producer right now.
Okay.
Diplo, I don't know if you know Diplo.
Yeah.
He was our DJ. We were the first people to pay him. He produced Who
That's
Run the World.
By the way,
Girls,
that's
you know.
a big deal. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's my man.
That's
I love
like a big deal
Diplo.
because he produces
Ninth Wonder,
so many
Kanye West, everybody
artist
rolled with us
songs.
in like
Right.
2000.
Jacket is mean.
2020, that was Beat Society. We ran, and we took all the producers all around the United States for like forever. And every producer who's anybody now ran through Beat Society. Knots, Ninth Wonder.
Yo, Knots.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so let's take a quick break. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, I want to talk to Abundance about Juneteenth and what you got going on. All right, we'll be right back after this message.
Yo, use a beast. Oh, gosh.
We do it.
Use a beast.
We do this.
Next on the Plaza, owner of Styled with Love, Lenette Lopez.
The American dream of homeownership is very much alive, but the effects of COVID are still being felt in families across our state, from Sussex County to Wilmington, and with each passing month, they are facing foreclosure and homelessness. If you are at least 30 days behind in your mortgage, the Delaware Mortgage Relief Program may be able to help. Every Delaware homeowner is eligible for up to $40,000 in mortgage assistance to help bring you current on your monthly payments. So don't wait. To apply for the Delaware Mortgage Relief Program, call 888-303-4324 or visit demortgagehelp.com. Act fast to save your home, yourself, and your family.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances. And now, I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Looking to jumpstart your teaching career in Delaware? And make up to $50,000 with full benefits? Then look no further than Kingswood Early Learning Academy, where you can make a difference and earn the salary you deserve.
Welcome back to Good Morning Wilmington. We are here with Hezekiah and Abundance Child, and in beautiful conversation.
Yes.
And we was talking about all the things to do in Wilmington, especially in June. Your project is dropping on Friday.
Yes.
And you're Beyond Juneteenth, and it's when? Let's talk about that real quick.
So Beyond Juneteenth kicks off at Drop Squad Kitchen on the river. We're doing a procession on the river June 17th.
Right.
And that's at 928 Justin Street. And really, we just want to celebrate the humanity of us all. All of us have been impacted by Juneteenth.
Right.
Doesn't matter what color or ethnicity you are. We're all here living today, dealing with the effects of slavery. So this is a healing opportunity for the community to come together to express what we want to the beyond.
Right.
Because in the beyond, it's such a thin veil. So as above, so below, people understand that. Everything's already happened in the beyond. Let us physically manifest those things and talk about what we want for the healing of our community. So it's going to be free food all day at Drop Squad Kitchen.
Wow.
And then the next day, often we go to these events, right? We have all of these great ideas. Yes, power to the people, more humanitarian, but we do this in the privacy of our own homes.
Right.
the Delaware Art Museum, the whole building will be rented out so that we can do an expo and a symposium. We have speakers from Taj Tariq Bey to people speaking on the importance of having relationships, to economics, to nationality, to genealogy. We have Hezekiah performing. Pieces of a Dream dancers. We have the Aztec dancers blessing everything. So this is a great day to bring it all together and have group discussions with panels and breakout sessions that we can address community issues together and not behind closed doors.
I love it.
And that's June 18th from 11 to 4.
June 17th and June 18th.
So June 18th is a symposium at Delaware Art Museum.
Yeah.
If you just want to come and do the prayer stuff and the offerings at the river, that's June 17th. It's just a nice free day. But June 18th, we're really going to get down to business at the Art Museum.
I love it. I love it. And a special shout out to the Delaware Art Museum.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And everyone there doing their thing, man, bringing awareness to what every background in Delaware is happening at the Delaware Art Museum. And I'm just surprised, like it just happened, and he's been hustling for a minute.
But it really didn't just happen. He's been hustling at that art museum and being a voice for the people at the art museum. Shout out to Guerrilla Republic, our main sponsor. That's our organization that Iz and I are a part of. And he's really doing things like on a national level, not just here, but the Delaware Art Museum, he really has a great hold in there, making sure that we, the people, have a voice for all ethnicities, all backgrounds, and it's a great thing. So if you're interested in participating in the symposium, which is a free event for the people all day from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., please go to delart.org and just register.
I love it. I love it. Hez, that's your camera, community camera.
Yo!
Look, the mic is open.
Look, 69 Wilmington, Delaware, Wilmington Library.
Yes.
Wilmington Library, 69 Colors. Colors, catered by Abundance Child, Drop Squad Kitchen. Colors, man.
Colors.
Tell
Is there a
friend to
website?
bring a friend. HezekiahColors.com.
Love it. Your turn. You up. I'm ready. I want to.
And we're always for the people. We're not the equals. We're like the Most High. We're not playing with it. DETV always gonna represent it. Come on, Ivan, let's get it. 11 to 4 on the Sunday. Delaware Art Museum, we not playing. Beyond Juneteenth, it's free for the people. Cause we're always equal.
Love you guys.
Oh my God.
We're waiting for it. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. We wish you so much luck, continued success with your events coming up. I hope that it's full of so much support from the community. And again, thank you for joining us here on DETV. A Good Morning Wilmington.
Thank you guys.
Pleasure.
This is fun.
We also got to invite the doors open. Anything that you got going on, feel free to stop by so we can let everyone know, because I'm big fans of both of you.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Tim, too.
What up, Tim? The crazy thing, full circle, right?
Man.
When I was going through my thing, I met Tim, and Tim took me under his wing and taught me all this.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Each one teach one. That's what it's about.
That's all it's about. He's always been on that. So shout out to my man Tim Fontaine.
Yeah, salute.
For sharing love and
sure.
for me to understand. And now I can do this on a huge level.
That's right.
Bringing people together. All right, we'll be right back after this message, because we got some fashion tips. Is it tips?
Hair. I'm gonna get my hair touched up, baby.
We'll be right back with Lenette Lopez.
How did DETV start, and how did you get here?
DETV started approximately 10 years ago in the basement of my home. I had an idea to show people of color doing great things, but what happened was I got to the point that I said, I'm gonna just show people all together doing great things. The motto and the moral was to bring people together instead of using media to rip people apart. And doing that, I just did a lot of hard work, a lot of free stuff, a lot of things of just showing people being themselves. I figured that media, and I saw that media wasn't doing that, so I just decided to give it a shot, not knowing that it would bring me to where I am today. I had a great journey doing it, met some amazing people, did some amazing things, worked on some amazing projects, and with just a lot of hard work and a bunch of sacrifice, I'm here today. I done worked on everyone's campaign in the state of Delaware. And now, you know, I'm just doing what I do and doing it with friends. My biggest accomplishment right now would have to be, this, hands down, without a doubt. We want to make sure that we inform the community wholeheartedly. So again, they can have all the information that they need. For more information, you can find us at detvch.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook under DETV. Be sure to check us out. Tell me what you think.
Right at it. I love when DETV is full of just so much talent.
Oh my gosh!
Wow!
And I can't wait for this.
Love
I
it.
can't wait for this because is she doing hair?
I don't think so, but we're going to talk about it. So next up on the plaza is Lenette Lopez. She is an artist of, I guess you would say, beauty. So we're very excited to have her on the show. Welcome, welcome. This is so exciting. And so tell us a little bit more about your business and that you really travel and offer your services with hair and I believe it's lashes, and do you do makeup as well?
So makeup is definitely not my level of expertise.
Okay.
I will leave that to my makeup artist friends.
But you have a team. That's right. You know people.
I do know people.
There you go.
But I am a licensed cosmetologist here in Delaware. Nice. I'm the owner of Styled with Love, LLC.
Okay.
Our motto is to love your whole self. So I operate my business in a sense of love at all times. I feel like when anyone comes to receive any kind of beauty services or to get their hair done, it's a time period for them to decompress and, you know, to really just feel like they're the only ones there. I officially opened my business about 3 years ago.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going great. It really is. I am booked and busy.
That's good.
Booked and busy.
Wait,
my clients will tell you.
3 years ago is 2020.
Yeah.
So
Tough year.
December of 2019, okay, is when I officially graduated cosmetology school and took my business to the next level. And absolutely, it was a tough period because soon after the pandemic shut everything down.
Right.
So there definitely was a period of time that I had to shut down. I was not legally able to operate, which was a very, very tough time for businesses, especially small businesses worldwide, but definitely here in Delaware.
Right.
It took a lot after the pandemic, you know, started to level out to kind of get up and running again. Hair services was a service that when other businesses were shut down, we were able to open back up and operate in a small, you know, we were able to,
capacity.
Yes, a smaller capacity. So we were able to service other essential personnel, which, you know, hair services is just is something that everyone needs.
Right.
Everyone
it's a hygiene
needs.
thing.
Yes, absolutely. Essential personnel definitely still need those services. So we were able to operate in a smaller capacity. It was hard. Yes. It was hard to continue to operate under those circumstances.
But you did it.
I did.
And
I am booked and busy. My clients will tell you I am booked and busy. They know they better get on that calendar before they leave their appointment. Okay.
Right.
Well, let's talk about all the different services you offer, because I'm sure whoever's watching, they're probably like, okay, I need a new hairstylist. I want to get my lashes done. I want to get my eyebrows waxed, whatever it may be. So why don't you just list your services and, you know, tell us a little bit more about that.
So I offer a wide range of services. I would definitely say that I'm one of those stylists that are more versatile. I'm more versatile. I come from a very diverse family. We are mixed through and through. So I grew up servicing all different hair textures, hair types, curl patterns. So I am definitely versatile in that aspect. I can do the straightest of thin hair to the most coarse of curly hair. I offer natural services. I offer a lot of braid services and protective styles. I offer color services, cut services. I do offer waxing services. I stopped offering eyelash services. Not because I'm not good at it, but it is very tedious.
Yeah.
And I honestly didn't want lash clients to take over my hair client availability.
Because your love is for the hair.
Yes, my love is for the hair. My ultimate goal is to open a cosmetology school here in Delaware in the next 5 years.
Okay,
so
manifest that.
Yes, manifest that. I taught myself how to braid when I was 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
So this is definitely,
boom, boom, boom.
yeah, I would sit in the corner of the kitchen. My aunt was like the neighborhood braider.
Right.
And so I would sit in the corner of the kitchen and I would watch her hands. And I learned and I figured it out myself.
Learn from the best.
Yes. I think I charged my first client when I was like 10. I'm a hustler, okay?
Right. two bags of M&Ms.
I used to charge like $10 for straight backs in the neighborhood.
Did you really?
I was the only kid at the pool in the summer that had their own money for hot wings.
Well, that shows that your natural ability to work hard for what you love and your passion and follow your dreams. And this is obviously the proof is right here that you show that you continue to work hard, follow your dreams, and now you have your own business. And what I love about your business is that it's almost like a traveling service. So she goes to the client's house, which we talked about, and I want to touch on that some more because I do think that sets you apart from many other stylists and artists in your industry, that you don't, yes, you do have your own brick and mortar and your own store that people can come to you, but you said that you go to them. So why don't you touch on that a little bit more?
I do offer traveling services. It's predominantly for clients who are not mobile, cannot necessarily leave their homes or leave their homes easily. I service, elderly clients as well as I service children who have mental disabilities or, are not able to necessarily effectively get hair services outside of their home. They're more comfortable. My clients who are children, they will tell you they love Miss Lenette. Okay, if their parent tries to take them somewhere else, they will be like, they are not doing my hair.
Right.
I'm the hairstylist that will get down on the floor and follow the child around to do their hair and make sure that they're comfortable.
Right.
I will give them toys.
Right.
My sister is actually an early education teacher, and a part of my business plan is for myself to open a salon that has child care available in-house.
Yeah.
So we would like for her to run that portion because that's her passion.
Very smart.
Yes, so it's hard for parents to, get beauty services, especially if they don't have a support system.
Right.
So we would love for parents to be able to come and get their services and not have to worry about who's going to take care of their child while they get that done. Even my home salon, I have a whole section closed off, gated off to the side that the kids can play with toys while their parents get their services done.
I remember waking up one morning and I had to get Maddie ready for school, right? And I was like, I can't send this girl out there like this thing gonna laugh at her. I was trying to do her hair, right? And I put out on Facebook, I was like, does anyone know how to do this? Right? and on your website, I was seeing that you offer a Daddy and Me hairstyle class.
Yes.
Like, can you tell people about that?
Absolutely. So just like you said, there comes a point in time where dads wake up and they're responsible for the way their daughter or child, period, walks out of the house.
Yeah.
And as a parent, you want your kid to be presentable. So this Sunday at 2 p.m., I am offering a Daddy and Me hairstyling class.
Oh, nice.
So that is going to give dads the ability and the opportunity, the courage, the confidence to be able to do at least the bare minimum to their child's hair.
Ponytail.
Yes,
Simple,
a ponytail, a basic part.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They should be able to detangle their child's hair.
That was the worst.
Right.
Yeah, and that's probably the biggest part, honestly, detangling.
And the correct way of doing it
Yes.
without damaging their hair
Using
or
the correct
traumatizing
products.
them, right?
Yes. I mean, I think every kid gets traumatized to a certain extent when they
You never got traumatized with a hot comb, man. You ever get traumatized with I remember
think
back in
so.
the day it was like hot comb and don't move because it's tearing up your kitchen in the back.
Listen, especially minority children.
Yes.
Or even adults when that flat iron or that hot comb gets kind of close, they're like.
Hit right behind your ear. Yeah, to get
yes. You. I mean, there's so many tools these days to kind of avoid those type of situations, but being able to properly care for your child's hair type is absolutely important.
And I think that's real important, like when you for the Daddy and Me hairstyle class, is because you have a lot of minorities, right? Mixed families now that, you know, one parent might not be familiar with the texture of the child.
Yes.
So I can see that, and I believe that's going to go really well. Well.
So is it a free event, or do they have to register? Tell us more about that.
They do have to register. It is a ticketed event.
Okay.
Because obviously I will be providing the skill set that I have in teaching these parents how to properly do their child's hair. I will also be providing the products that are necessary for that particular child. So when registering, the parent does have to upload a picture of their child's hair in its natural hair state, which I do. I call it a consultation photo. All of my clients do have to upload one when they book an appointment to show their hair in its natural state. So I know how to handle that particular client. I know if I need to add additional time onto their appointment, I can do that to make sure that my schedule is running as it should.
Right. And you give the necessary time to the individual that's in your chair, because you don't want to rush through it and do a poor job. You want to make sure that you're giving them the best possible experience, and you want to make sure they leave your establishment feeling confident and beautiful.
Yes, absolutely. I think the class is going to be a great bonding experience for dads and their daughters specifically. I wanted to do it right before Father's Day, so it can kind of be like a Father's Day edition to bond with their child. And it's a different type of bond that most dads don't get to have.
Right, right. Do you offer any one-on-one classes outside of the daddy and daughter, or daddy and, I'm assuming that it's not really daddy and daughter, it could be even.
Exactly. So I did specifically name it the Daddy and Me hairstyling class, because there are a lot of boys that have hair and that need that type of love from their dad also. There are a lot of single fathers these days. There are a lot of two-parent households where both parents work, and maybe the dad is responsible for that morning routine. So I definitely want to make sure that it is an open class and people don't have to feel like it's only for their daughter. For dads whose child may be too young to attend the class, I will have mannequins. So if the dad still wants to attend the class, they can still attend with the mannequin. I do have a virtual option for this class as well. I do know people all over the country, and there are dads that do want to take the class virtually that has signed up. So that's going to be, a great aspect as well. So there are 2 separate ticket prices, one for in-person, one for virtual, because obviously I can't provide the materials for the virtual class. I do offer one-on-one sessions. Upon request, it's not on my website, but it is something that I do offer if someone does request it.
Excellent, excellent. So if they can't attend the event coming up and maybe they don't feel comfortable being in a group setting, that's really important that you offer those one-on-one options, because I feel for you guys. I feel for you dads. Like you probably felt bad for Maddie.
I posted a video actually yesterday of my own daughter. She's 2.5, cutest little thing ever. But I kind of made my boyfriend, do a little video with us, and listen, it took 27 minutes for him to do 2 ponytails in her hair.
I'm trying to tell you, ponytails is hard.
That's not the point. They are. Listen, parting is a craft. Parting hair is a craft, okay? So I get it.
You have lots of patience.
I don't have straight parts overnight at all. You definitely have to have a lot of patience. And kids move around. They don't want to get their hair done. That's why it took 27 minutes. She was like, "Daddy, get off of me."
You're beating me.
And, I have to highlight this again, Lenette, that you offer services not just to one hairstyle or one hair texture, and that you don't come across many stylists that understand all different hair textures.
That's true.
And I want to highlight that again for our viewers, that you understand the whole spectrum of hair textures.
Yes, I do.
From super thin to super coarse, and that's really, really important to highlight that. And I'm impressed by that, but I also have a respect for that, because it's not one hair, one style, one hair. It's one type of hair, you treat it the same way, just like one size fits all. It's not like that.
It's not.
And I always say, even for me, because I have such an appreciation for how I take care of my hair, and I really feel that it does help uplift my own confidence when I'm having a good hair day. And I'm sure that for so many that have the opportunity to be in your chair, you do the same for them as well.
Absolutely, that's key. I feel like that's the most important aspect. When you come here to get your hair done, that you leave here happy, you leave here loved, you leave here confident.
You leave here styled.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Styled.
Yes, styled with love. Okay. So I definitely pride myself in being multicultural. Absolutely.
Awesome. Before we get out here, can you tell them where they can find you on internet or website?
Yes, absolutely. So my website is www.styledwithlove.com. Instagram is _styledwithlove_. That's where I predominantly upload all of my work. Any appointment, times, pricing, anything of that sort can be found directly on my website.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by the plaza.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
I have to check out your services.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to attend the Daddy and Me hairstyle course.
Come on over.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, Maddie will probably love that. You learned a new skill set. She's
like,
nope, I've learned my lesson. You traumatized me already, Dad.
Find a new kid.
I love you, but that's it.
That's it. Well, look, thank you for stopping by and watching us here on Good Morning Wilmington. Another amazing show.
Yes.
Wonderful Cape with Superheroes. What you think?
Oh gosh, another amazing show, and it's so good to be back. I love being on set at Good Morning Wilmington and having the honor of meeting so many amazing people like Hezekiah, Abundance, and Lenette. Again, super excited for all the events that are happening throughout the state, especially this month.
Ooh, this week
you need
to crazy.
Rewind, watch the whole show again from the beginning because we list all the events. But make sure you go out and support the community, support Wilmington, support Delaware, because that's what it's all about, coming together and supporting the state of Delaware.
I'm going to go grab me a V steak.
Okay.
From Abundance and Drop Squad.
I'm right with you.
All right.
We're coming.
And we're going to listen to Hezekiah in the whip on the way down to the spot.
Let's go.
That's how we do it. Full circle, baby. Good morning, Wilmington. We'll see you tomorrow.